Good morning, everyone. In this video, we are going to see class 12, chapter molecular basis of inheritance, regulation of gene expression. There is an experimental evidence to show that genes do not operate to produce enzyme all the time. हमेशा कोई भी जीन अपना एक्सप्रेशन एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए शो नहीं करता. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम जीन्स कैसे होते हैं, इनएक्टिव होते हैं, और जब जरूरत पड़ती है तो वो कैसे हो जाते हैं, एक्टिव हो जाते हैं, ताकि एंजाइम का प्रोडक्शन हो सके. The synthesis of the enzyme takes place all the time. तो सेल में तो जगह ही नहीं होगी बाकी सेल ऑर्गेनल और बाकी चीजों की मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज के लिए. इसलिए जीन हमेशा अपने एक्सप्रेशंस या अपनी सिक्रीशंस को नहीं करता या एंजाइम रिलीज नहीं करता. जब जरूरत होती है तभी वो क्या करता है, उसको रिलीज करता है. Thus, the phenomena of gene expression and depression provides a mean of decreasing or increasing the rate of synthesis of particular enzyme in response to variation in the environment requirement for enzyme. In other words, a cell has a mechanism that controls the expression of particular gene and thereby the amount of particular enzymes at particular time. The rate of protein synthesis is regulated by the genetic apparatus and environmental factors in accordance with the need of a cell. The mechanism which stimulates the expression of certain gene and inhibits the expression of another is called as regulation of gene expression. Here we are going to see in prokaryote how the genes are expressed, and one of the important topic according to class 12 is the lac operon. Lac operon is also called as lactose operon. In 1961, two French biologists, Jacob and Monod, at Pasteur Institute, Paris, proposed a mechanism called operon hypothesis for the regulation of gene action as a result of their study on the metabolism in E. coli. They got Nobel Prize in 1965, and an operon act as a gene regulating unit. यहाँ पे हम एक ओपेरॉन को देख रहे हैं. ओपेरॉन मीन्स अ सेगमेंट ऑफ डीएनए जो क्या करेगा, किसी जीन को एक्सप्रेस करने में हेल्प करेगा. हमेशा वो कैसे रहता है, ऑफ मोड में रहता है. उसमें से एंजाइम नहीं रिलीज होते हैं, लेकिन जब जैसी जरूरत आती है उसमें से एंजाइम्स क्या हो जाते हैं, रिलीज होना चालू कर देते हैं. सपोज एक बैक्टीरियल सेल है और लैक्टोज ओपेरॉन जब एक्टिवेट होता है, जब उसको बाहर से अंदर क्या मिलेगा, लैक्टोज शुगर मिलेगी. तो जैसे ही लैक्टोज शुगर अंदर जाती है तो वो जीन्स क्या होते हैं जो डीएनए के ऊपर प्रेजेंट है वो अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करना चालू कर देते हैं और तीन टाइप के एंजाइम्स को क्या करते हैं, रिलीज करते हैं, ताकि वो लैक्टोज शुगर जो है वो ब्रेक डाउन हो जाए ग्लूकोज में. जैसे ही लैक्टोज खत्म हो जाता है, एक्सप्रेशन जीन का जो रिलीज है वो एंजाइम वो रिलीज होना भी बंद हो जाता है. लेट अस सी द स्ट्रक्चर of lac operon. There are two types of operon, inducible and repressible. Inducible operon, this operon is switched on when a chemical called inducer is present. Lactose or lac operon of E. coli is an example of inducible operon. We will see the structure of this operon. When lactose is added to E. coli culture, the structural gene produce mRNA, which in turn synthesize specific polypeptide on the ribosome. The polypeptide so formed act as an enzyme to catalyze lactose in the cell. The lac operon of E. coli has three structural genes. You can see in the diagram there are three structural genes. These are lac-Z, lac-Y, and lac-A. And they lie adjacent to one another. These transcript of polycisteronic mRNA, which the ribosome and tRNA translate into three polypeptide or enzyme, beta-galactosidase, lactose primase, and trans-acetylase. This lac operon consists of an operator gene. O से लिखा हुआ है, operator लगता है इसको. This gene controls the functioning of structural gene. It lies adjacent to the structural gene in control. The cisterns are expressed when the operator gene is turned out by an inducer and are not expressed when the operator gene is turned off by the repressor. Then there should be a promoter gene also. P से लिखा हुआ है promoter. This gene is located adjacent to operator gene. It has two functions. The promoter gene marks the site at which RNA polymerase enzyme binds. When the operator gene is turned out, the enzyme move over the operator gene to reach the structure gene and transcription of mRNA starts. The promoter gene phase sequence determines which strand of DNA double helix attracts the RNA polymerase. Then there should be a regulator. इसमें एक regulator भी present होता है. This gene controls the operator gene in cooperation with chemical compound called inducer present in the cytoplasm. A regulator gene is not necessarily adjacent to operator gene. It controls. The regulator gene codes for and produce a protein substance called repressor. The repressor substance combines with operator to repress its action. So we have seen a inducible operon. This operon is called as lab operon. In the next video, we are going to see human genome project. Thank you.